All right, check it out, guys. I am installing a VCM Tuner 2 system in my 2006 Honda Pilot. What this does is it disables the VCM, the Variable Cylinder Management System. And I'm sure you've noticed, if you have a 2006 Honda Pilot, uh, the ECO green light comes on your dash when you're cruising down the highway. What that actually does is shut down some of the cylinders. Evidently, though, it causes various mechanical issues over time. A lot of people have reported excessive vibrations. They've had to replace motor mounts. The problem I'm having with my 2006 Honda Pilot is it burns oil excessively. After a month or two, and you check the oil, you got to add either between a half quart and a quart. Honda says this is normal, but evidently, once this tuner system is installed, it shuts down that VCM ECO system, and evidently it doesn't burn so much oil. Your car run on 6 cylinders 100% of the time. They support the 3.5 liter V6i VTEC between 2005 to 2026 Honda Odysseys, Pilots, Accords, Cross Tours, Ridgelines, Passport, and various Acura models such as the TLX, MDX, RDX, and RLX. So anyways, as we said, this system will hopefully stop our Honda Pilot from burning excessive amount of oil. I've noticed that for, God, at least the past 10 years. I just kind of thought it was normal. But if you go on the VCM Tuner website, there was a lawsuit involving issues with the VTEC motor. Pretty interesting. You should check it out. This one costs $152 delivered. And I first found this system out about it on the Eric the Car Guy YouTube channel. So I thought it was a good idea to install it. So anyways, like I said, never had any problems with engine vibration, nothing like that. Just excessive oil burning, more than I think that was what it should have. So anyways, I'm going to show you how to install this. And after a month or two, I'll report back and let you know about if it's still burning oil excessively, or if it's settled down. So we're going to install this and go from there. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, we're getting ready to install the VCM Tuner 2. It basically interrupts or kind of splices into this ECT fitting right here. This comes out, plugs into one end, the other end plugs into the sensor that goes down into the motor there, that basically measures the temperature of your engine, the coolant, which activates the VCM system. And I'm going to mount this here. I drilled a couple of holes. I'm going to mount this here, and then I'm going to the power red wire is going to go directly to the positive end of the battery. So I'm going to get this prepped and then probably install it, and then I'll show you how it looks after it's installed. But pretty basic, pretty straightforward process, very easy to do, and I'll let you know how it turns out. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, the engine is cooled down. We're going to install that VCM Tuner 2 system. I found out that the ground wire here is only hooked up when you are going to reactivate the VCM. So in other words, the only wire you have to hook up is the power unit, or the power wire, the red wire. It's grounded through the ECT wiring, so that's what's going to power the unit. So some people run that into the inside of the cabinet with a toggle switch, and when you connect that ground, it shuts the VCM tuner down, and your VCM system on the car reactivates. So, and you could also tune some of the things by touching this on the negative ground, but it's probably things you don't need to set. So anyways, we're going to install it now, and we're going to hook it up to the power. I already got my negative battery terminal wire off. I'm going to hook up the power here. That's going to be last. I'm going to cut into the ECT wire. Let's see, this is called the let's see. Okay, the ECT1 female and male connector plug. We're not going to cut it. We're just going to basically separate that from the motor. The tuner portion of it will be in between these two wires. Okay, we're going to plug into the ECT wire here. So you can reach in here without knocking the camera down. Okay, we got that off. Okay, you push it into here to click. Then you're gonna, so all you're doing is getting in between the wire that connects your sensor there. Okay, and I drilled 2 holes here. I'm gonna mount this thing here. Supposedly it's supposed to mount to this hold down bolt over here, but I'm going to mount it on the side here so it's out of the way, but we'll see how this works. Alright, all you got to do is hook up the power. I'm going to run that underneath. And we're going to put it on the positive side. I give a little Velcro strip. I'm going to attach it to this wire here so nothing touches the hot part of the motor. And that's pretty much it. I'm just going to button it up and test it, but this should shut down the VCM system, and my goal is to stop the excessive oil consumption. Okay guys, here's the final install. We've got our positive wire hooked up to the positive side of the battery. Got the wires all zip tied. Got that extra ground wire that deactivates the VCM Tuner 2 system tucked in there. Got the Velcro around here. Got this tucked in. See where it's plugged into the ECT temperature sensor, and it's ready to go. You just got to connect the negative side of the battery and test. Run the car, make sure everything works good, and the ECM or VCM system should be shut down. So thanks for watching guys, appreciate it.